G'day, have I got a story for you? Check the disclaimer. Season 1, Episode 59, Reunion. The moment I step through to the other side of the portal, there is an immediate connection in my mind, and I hear,
"Hi."
Hi? I answer in my thoughts. Who are you and where are you?
"It's me.
The voice in my thoughts says.
You know me, but you probably don't remember."
Ambriel? I ask. Is that you? Where are you? Are you here? I wonder who Ambriel is. No, wait. I know who she is. I think.
"Hi.
She says, surprised I've remembered her.
I've been waiting for you. Would you like to check my thoughts and my memories? It should help you remember."
As I look into her mind, I begin to remember everything she is thinking about, and more. It's like a small amount of information suddenly triggers my memory, and I remember so many things that I just didn't remember a moment ago. How is this happening? Have we done this before? I can see that Ambriel is guarding my memories in her mind, so I can get them back after the next memory purge thing. So then, how am I remembering things without my memories? This is fascinating.
I think the systematic memory purge has something to do with it.
Ambriel says in my thoughts.
You may not remember straight afterwards, but after a while, your memories seem to return.
I remember what the memory purge was like. It was absolutely awful at first, but it does seem to clear away all that mind manipulation and help my true memories emerge. However, I don't think that was their desired result. I can see in Ambriel's thoughts that the Mangler is planning to do a lot of tests on me, and then another memory purge.
Be careful with the tests.
Ambriel warns.
I saw his list. He plans to try and trick you into killing something or someone.
Well, that's not going to happen, I reply, because I will know what he is thinking. We have a conversation in our thoughts, and I now know that the man with the big moustache is still alive because the Mangler wants me to kill him. No, just no. I help people. I help them. That's what I live for. I will not harm them. The Mangler is going to pretend that he is doing me a favour by letting me, Moustache Man, for what he did to me. This seems implausible because, as far as they all know, they deleted my memories of that incident. Do they not realise this? Ambriel is concerned because of what the dogs might do to my mind, and the other things they'll attach to my head for these tests. She's not concerned that I would harm anyone. She's concerned that the dogs might harm me. They seem to block people from knowing what others are thinking. I don't like the sound of that. Fenella quickly removes all my clothes. Oh, why do they do that? She then walks so fast that she half drags me across the room, out the doorway, and down the hall into Stella's office. I remember entering directly into this room on a previous visit. Why didn't we just step out of the ugly painting on the wall? I turn to my right to look, but it's gone. The Mangler's office door is ajar at the back. Stella lets him know that I am here. Here we go again. Test after test after test. just ongoing without a break for hours. It seems that he is trying to wear me out so that I can't think straight. Whether I think straight or not, I still will not. I won't. I can't. I choose not to. Nothing will change my mind. I may do the things they want occasionally, when I am sure it won't hurt anyone or anything. But I'm not submissive. I choose what I do and don't do, not them. Oh, I am so cold. Why do I have to be... Actually, I know why. They want me to be embarrassed and compliant. But I really don't understand why they think that being would make me compliant. I am embarrassed, but I tell myself, I force myself to pay no attention to that. When the Mangler leaves, Ambriel also goes, saying that she will be back when the real testing begins, so she can help me. Actually, I'm not sure, but I don't think I will need any help. Everything is so easy. A tall woman with her beautiful shiny black hair in a bun. Well, sort of a bun. It's like a lot of black curls. So pretty. She takes over testing me for a long time. Then a bald man tests me for hours. So far the tests have been unbelievably easy. When I know they are about to lie and tell me that I got them incorrect, I simply refuse to respond. They want me to be unsure of myself. That will never happen. Eventually, my guess is that it is the morning, now that the Mangler has returned. Yes, it is. I know that he wants me to be relieved, to see him, a familiar face. He still wants me to bond with him eventually, and he's sure he can make that happen after the next memory purge. Ambriel is suddenly back in my thoughts. I just automatically connect to her the moment she is near. It's a habit now. I don't even have to think about it. The Mangler seems happy that I look tired. I watch as he speaks with the people who are testing me all night and checks the papers from all the different machines they use to test me. I scan the area, as I do occasionally no matter where I am. There are many staff members arriving for work, many tea ladies getting their tea trolleys ready, scientists everywhere. Oh, I can see in their minds, people are going to be hurt. So many children. They are thinking about torturing people under the guise of scientific experimentation. Why do they keep doing that? Others are arriving, medical doctors, nurses, people being moved into rooms to be tested in various ways, desk women, psych doctors, cooks, cleaners, handlers, the list goes on. Fenella is in the handler's room, so that's what she's called. Why is she the only woman handler there? Why are the rest all men? I remember wondering about this before, that blonde man, Vlad's facility. I suppose I could find out, but I really want to check something else. Where is that man, that scientist who imprisoned all those boys in his basement? Is he here? Maybe he is at his house. What has he done since those boys escaped? Did he report them gone to anyone? I doubt it. He didn't want anyone to know. Here he is. As I suspected, he hasn't said a word about them to anyone. He's actually a bit apprehensive about the whole disappearance and doesn't want anyone to find out what he did. He has filled in the basement after getting rid of the cages and everything else he had at that house that could implicate him. He hasn't even reported the bus stolen, but has got some private detectives looking for it. His thoughts are vile. He wants to get the bus back. Apparently it's a collector's item, and sell his mansion with his whole collection of motorized transportation. He wants to buy a new house, bigger and better than the mansion he already has. He has decided to kidnap more boys. He has in his mind 2 tween teens, 2 beautiful boys, 2 candy boys, and 2 male fairy floss babies, and many male slabs of his choosing. He's also decided to pretend to rescue 3 women slabs for servants that he won't have to pay. 1 to cook, 1 to clean, and 1 to watch over the babies and young boys. He's also wondering about a manservant. Oh dear. Now a few men servants. The amount of people he wants to serve him keeps expanding in his mind. I will be watching when I can, and when I remember. I hope they don't take my memories. I hope I remember. It seems like many rescues will be needed. Dr. Ivan's family and the boys left the scientist's bus in the forest exactly according to plan. Those private detectives won't find them, and the bus is now headed towards the scientist's house. He should have it back soon enough. He will just wake up one morning soon and find it back in his driveway with a full tank of petrol, immaculately clean and without a scratch on it. Dr. Ivan's family and the boys are all staying together in the house I had ready for them. The house has been put in Linda's name, Lynn, actually, with a surname she chose, so they won't be found by anyone watching out for Dr. Ivan's name. I find Linda more trustworthy and compassionate towards the boys. Linda's name is now legally Lynn Brown. All the paperwork was handled by Stephanie, who is a legal secretary. She handles many things for me. She considers me to be her guardian angel, even though I have explained to her who I am. She just can't believe that a child my age could converse as I do in her mind, and understand and organize so many financial matters on the stock exchange. Honestly, I don't know what all the fuss is about. It's not that hard. The older boys are all staying together in what used to be the staff quarters that have been remodelled. It looks really good now. Linda, Dr. Ivan and their family, which includes 4 more young boys and an older girl who they picked up on their way in the bus, all live on the other side of the huge house. I'm glad that worked out so well. The mangler is ordering me to follow him. We walk back to Stella's office, and I sit on one of the 4 chairs against the left wall after being ordered to do so. Now he's ordering me to stay awake. He watches Stella stick lots of wires on me from the cupboard on the wall at the end of the row of chairs. I can see in his thoughts that he intends for me to sit here all morning and make me stay awake. He has new tests for me to do in the afternoon, the real tests, when he hopes I am sleepy. He thinks being very tired will make me more compliant.
Compliant?
Ambriel comments in my thoughts.
That will not happen.
I stay awake, knowing that I will be electrocuted if I fall asleep. It's not hard, and I'm not really sleepy. Ambriel and I share a thought conversation regarding what is likely to happen today, and what we could do to help people. I will be handling the lower levels of this huge underground facility and some young adults who will be experiencing their first day on staff here, while Ambriel will coordinate with Stella on this level. They work so well together. Immediately, I contact one of the tea ladies, the one who is often left alone to feed a room of babies by herself. I let her know today is the day. I hear her excited thoughts.
Today is the day. This is the last day those babies won't have enough to eat. This is the last day those babies will be left in their cots all day. Today, those babies will all be free. Today, some will be reunited with their mums. Today, some will be reunited with their dads. Today, I will be a mum to 5 of them who no longer have a mum or dad. Today, I am going to be the mum to 5 babies. I'm so happy. Today, the guard needs to be on time to take me there. Today, the guard needs to leave me there alone to feed them as usual. Today, distractions will be made by the baby's parents so I can get them all out of their cots and into the spare tea trolley and my regular trolley. I have the old one ready with blankets to wrap them in. The sides have curtains so they won't be seen. My regular tea trolley will also be emptied and filled with comfy blankets. I estimate that I can just fit all 22 babies. If they make no noise, it should be easy to get them to the elevator, even though it's at the other end of the hall. I'm sure these babies will be quiet. They are used to not being attended to when they cry, so they just don't cry anymore. The 2 trolleys are ready. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. Now to ask the other tea ladies to work my area for the morning. We occasionally do that for each other, so I hope they will do it for me today. If they can't, I don't want to think about that. I hope they will do it for me. I have done it for them many times. I walk down the hallway towards the tea room where we load our trolleys each day. I hear little one's voice in my mind again.
3 of the tea ladies will be doing your tea trolley areas and are already packing many extra things on their trolleys.
I should have known that little one would have it all organised. Oh, and there's a change of plans. No, not a change. I'm still doing the same thing, but I will be joined by a cook who will also be rescuing babies from another room. And there will be a man with a green cloth holding the elevator for us. This is so good. Those cook's trolleys are about 3 times the size of ours. Oh, and a nurse will be joining me to help and to push one of the tea trolleys. I am so excited. I can hardly wait. But I'll have to wait. In 1 hour, those babies will all be free. I thought little one was finished, but there's something else.
The 3 tea ladies who will be doing your tea trolley areas will also be joining you a bit later this morning with 8 men, 11 women, and also 18 girls and their 18 younger brothers. I wanted you to know that you need to check and see if you know 2 of the men.
What? Check if I know 2 of the men? I don't really know any men except the nasty ones who order me around. I hope they won't be there. Oh, is that an awful thing to think? I'm just going to keep those babies away from them and try to stay out of their way. I go to the room where I prepare the babies' bottles and begin to get them ready. But this time, I make sure they all have lids attached. I'm sure these babies will be hungry when we get there, wherever there is.
I am thankful that we can rescue 8 men and 11 women that the scientists refer to as slabs. Those precious people would be close to death, if not actually this afternoon, if we could not rescue them. I have everything organised, everything prepared, so many other rescues, some already taking place now. There are many excited thoughts here now. The babies all know what will happen. It's amazing what they understand. The cook and the nurse are family, although they don't know it yet. There are parents who will be able to see that their children are not as they were told. It is so rewarding bringing families together. This is a good day. No matter what else happens, today I can help people, lots of people. I look forward to seeing the families reunited. A maintenance man is looking forward to reuniting with his 2 children, whom he hasn't seen in over 10 years. They were both children when he last saw them, but they are adults now. His son, a maintenance man, unknowingly inherited his maintenance skills from his father, and his daughter, who also has a knack for fixing things. He's remembering how they would always wait up for him to come home from work, to hear about all the things he fixed that day. He made them into bedtime stories for them. I am looking forward to witnessing that reunion. A maintenance man, his son, another maintenance man, and his daughter, the tea lady. Thank you so much for joining us with a cuppa. We appreciate your company.